除了说笑着还有其他吗？我左右键盘琵琶在时间滴答着，还不够。你的固执让我来守候，哪怕太迟也不想以后。就在这时放肆的挑逗。I got the heart of a lion, I know the harder you climb, the harder you fall. I'm at the top of the mountain, too many bodies to count. I've been through it all. I had to weather the storm to get to the level I'm on. That's how the legend was born. All of my enemies already dead. I'm bored, I'm ready for war. They know I'm ready for war. I told them.
Good evening, watchers. I'm your host, Tyler, and this is
Haven.
Tonight we will be streaming the MVEC matches of BVU and Coe against Wartburg. 2 matches tonight because last week's got canceled, unfortunately. But you know, we got the team size for it, so excited to see how that goes. For anyone that didn't watch last week, rules for this league, it's 3 1v1s, and it's the top player versus top player, second player versus second, third for third. And then they get points based on how many stocks they had remaining at the end of each match when it's completed. And they do, what is it? Max 3 matches, correct?
Yeah,
or
that's
not
3.
Yep. So it's different from the other league that we have, the NECC, where it's the crew matches. So interested to see how it goes because last week we could not. So
should be fun.
Yep. Wonder who they will send in first. I don't know anything about their team, but
I can't say I do either. I've heard whispers of like a Roy or a Mewtwo, but that's about it.
If I remember, if it's the same Mewtwo that I think it was from last year, that was a struggle for us. But
good news is, because of the new format, the Mewtwo can't just come in and wipe everybody.
That is
only
true.
Play one match, so
we could come back from that one.
Right. Yeah. Because it's the overall better team now versus one guy that can just put in the hours, you know.
Yeah, it definitely is unlucky when that happens in NECC, which, you know, could still happen this year with our 2 other teams, the JV and varsity. But tonight, different league, different rules. So we'll see how that plays out.
For sure, for sure.
Right now, I believe they're setting up. The lobby's already made, but they're not in match yet. So
map bans, maybe?
Probably.
Yeah.
We're getting nods from the sidelines. It seems that that's it.
That would make sense.
Can we pull up the maps just so viewers can see what the choices are for them? So right now it is only the top 5 that can be picked and banned. So interested to see who picks what, because as of right now I do know who picks first. Is it
like a home or away thing? Either way, the first pick, the first guy bans 1, second guy bans 2, and the first guy picks from the remaining 2 for this first round.
Out of those top choices, there are some maps that I truly do not like. I've started to come around to Town and City. I used to not like that map at all.
I'm still not a fan. Those moving platforms that come across, they still get me like every time.
It is definitely the strangest of all the legal maps. I'd say that in Kalos, because Kalos isn't a floating platform. But Town and City with the changing layout, definitely strange. But interested. Oh, looks like they're going to map selection. Oh. believe they're picky. Oh,
Fun fact. Yoshi's Story used to be legal, which was kind of goofy because there's kind of a dip in the middle and then goofy ledges, so some of those like horizontal hitboxes wouldn't hit.
yeah. I think I've seen like the horizontal hitboxes, but I did not know that they were legal at one point.
It was legal. I don't know if it was last year or before, but it was legal at one point in time. And
That's crazy.
nobody liked it. Yeah.
No, that is something I noticed about all the legal maps. It's very straight because it's all straight platforms. The bottoms are different, but it's like where the platforms are laid out. But you know, most even playing field.
Yeah. And like with like Pokemon Stadium 2, I like that map a lot, or that stage a lot, but with my recovery, I almost get caught under the stage more often than I care to admit.
Yeah, because you play Terry a lot, right?
Terry. He's a goofy little guy.
Very close range.
Yep. And his recovery is less than ideal, for sure.
But hey, auto turnaround.
All you gotta do is press the A button.
Must be nice.
Don't confuse me for Kazuya, though. That's a problem.
No, Kazuya, man, he's not even that broken.
No, he's very broken.
Nope. People just don't know how to play against him. Just don't let him hit EGF. And if he knows how to put the input for it, then I guess
dead.
it's just over for you.
Yeah.
But who knows? It'd be very interesting if we see like a Steve, because I know Steve's legal now.
Yeah. I have opinions on that, but you know.
Very interesting. I've played against a few Steves online, and online Steve is unlucky, you know.
Minecart spam. Oh, in match now.
Looks like we have Lemmy and PS2.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Wonder who they are playing. Oh, we got walk-up songs this year? This is crazy.
That's pretty sweet, actually.
So we got, first up is Lemmy, played by
John. So
this is our one, right? Our one.
Yeah, this is 1-1. So
let's. So I believe our order, it is John, then Amante, and then Chris.
I believe, yeah.
And then in our second match against Coe, you will be swapping for Chris. So interested to see how you do out there against Coe.
Yeah.
You know, the
good news is I can't goof my mental on this one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just enjoy this from a team standpoint.
You do. You get to sit back, unlike John and Amante out there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting. Double checking his name, I believe. Making sure you have the right controls in. Always a good idea.
Yeah, I've made that mistake sometimes on our switches where you don't change your name. So.
It could be a serious problem because some people use really goofy controls based on another game that they've played a lot before Smash.
Oh, it's the Mewtwo.
Oh, it is the Mewtwo. Okay.
Oh, interested.
All right. Round 1.
3, 2, 1, go!
Out of the gate. Spamming some aerials here.
Watching Bowser Jr., like the character, like I know that's not who he's playing right now. He's just like a skit. It is so stressful, like watching like all the moves.
That's a lot of like hard training and work. It's just a very different character.
Truly. Big hits. Like I know if you hit like the coupling itself, it does more. Oh
yeah. Oh.
First stock. Let's go.
Interesting.
So.
Maybe something's wrong.
Oh. I hope not.
Well, just admire the two characters, I guess. That's all we can do.
They got Blue Mewtwo on.
Lemmy's doing a little dance.
Bluetooth, if you will.
Bluetooth. That's a good one.
Yeah. Just came up with it on the spot.
Yeah.
I wonder
the way that propeller moves when he moves slowly is just really funny.
Are we resetting?
It would appear something's wrong. Yep.
What happened?
Seems like I have a stream.
That reminds me of a league game that we had last year where their monitor went like completely green or something.
That's hilarious.
And
I
then
mean, it's bad.
we were in a 30-minute pause.
30 minutes is crazy.
It was like almost like they almost used their entire pause. They had to change out monitors. It was very strange. But you know, run back. Let's
Run back. Here we go for real this time.
Yep.
Blue 2 and Lemmy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Going right back at it with that aerial from Mewtwo.
Mewtwo's neutral airs are crazy good.
Yeah, I see he likes doing that a lot. And then I believe that's the forward air when he does the little swipe.
Yep. It changed really easily. So does Junior's forward air there with the cannonball. It's a really good get away from me. And because it's detached kind of, he actually avoids a lot of trades that way. Just gets his damage in, not even getting damaged. Ooh, interesting reflect there.
Ooh. That was the back doing the aerials. Ooh.
Yep.
Let's go, Lemmy. Oh.
The Mecha Koopa can be deathly.
I know when he does his up B, that's very
It's
dangerous.
Strong. It's strong. And then when he's out of his car, his aerials do more damage as well.
Really? I did not know that.
Yeah, so...
There's so many intricacies to this game that I just don't...
Bowser Jr. specifically, you know? So many different things, like how if you hit him on the head, it does more damage. Oh, shield break! And the punish! That's our first stock.
Let's go. I just noticed they have points on. Like, look.
Oh, they do. Up next to the, yeah.
Oh.
He's gonna live that one.
Let's go. We're still in
mix
this.
up in the recovery.
Oh, getting that 3%.
Yeah, at this point it's free. He's gonna, you know, I imagine he'll probably die here
Okay.
soon. Yep.
You know, still even right now, though he is up 57%. You know,
Ooh.
66.
Interesting interaction.
Though in this format, you do want to keep as many stocks as possible so you can get those points. So, and I know you want to do that in the crew battles as well, but at least in the crew battles, like at least if you take out your person,
Yeah.
you did as much as you can for your team.
Here you want to get as many points as possible taking stocks, and you want to prevent them from taking yours, which I mean is kind of the premise of the game, I guess.
This Mewtwo likes charging his. Oh, that was an impressive recovery. I find it really funny that it can drive in the air. Like I get it because it has like a propeller, but it is very funny.
It's hilarious. That forward air has so much priority. Yikes.
Oh, this. I'm pretty sure Mewtwo kills pretty early, and he's at a very high percent right now. So this could be anyone's stock.
The F smash.
Oh,
good read.
Up tilt, I believe. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Nice.
Up by 1, and if we could keep this, maybe get the stock. That's 2 points for Wartburg.
Get the point advantage here.
Oh, let's go.
Unfortunate. Let's go.
2 points to Wartburg.
Well done.
That was an impressive showing from both players, though.
Both players, for sure. It was a very, very close game. And I mean, I, for one, don't think it's very easy to play against our Lemmy here.
Truly. I don't think... me, personally, I'm not very good at the game, but I've not gotten close to beating him.
I don't know.
Some of the other players I've beaten a few times, but...
part of it might just be the matchup disadvantage, you know? Not that Bowser Jr. is great on paper, but it's the idea that how often do you play a Bowser Jr., you know?
True. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, I'd say the same thing with Mewtwo.
Yeah,
like when
sure.
when Mewtwo showed up last year, it was a surprise. Oh, this walk-up song.
Dude, this walk-up song is quite good. This is Amante, I believe?
Yep, Amante up next. He primarily plays
Little Mac.
Yep. Interested to see how he does. He played last season. John, he's freshman, so
Yeah.
impressive showing from freshman this year. You know, you're a freshman too, so you still got 4 years.
I do.
Montes, you got 3 including this year, and then Chris, who our last player of this game is, he's a junior this year, so he's only got 1 more year with him.
Yeah.
But
Season's still young though, so
season is still young.
count as 2.
So interested to see how this whole season goes. I do think for viewing experience, this format is better because you're not seeing someone get rolled like
For
through the
sure.
entire thing.
Different matchups, different people. Yeah,
Definitely seems like it could be more interesting.
keeps the game a little bit closer. You can't get down by 2 or 3 guys. You know what I mean?
It kind of feels like like a tournament actually, like
A little bit.
because you're just doing the 1v1 against the same person.
Right.
It's like when you go to like a local, you're just doing the ones, and it's first to 2, or first to 3, depending on the rules.
And I think it can help strategize as well, because if you're looking at it, you get absolutely rolled round 1. You can be a little less conservative and go for a few more kill moves just to try and get some points somewhere.
Yeah. Any points help. Like
Yeah,
if you get
for
1
sure.
point and someone gets like 2 earlier, and then you can get someone else with 2 and you get 1, that's win for you for that set.
Win. It's all about how many points you can get. If you can adapt between rounds, which would be very important. to see.
I am curious to see the run back with the Mewtwo
Yeah.
v Lemmy.
I think that Mewtwo's gonna come out with a vengeance because he kind of SD'd there.
He did.
Rather
But-
unfortunate.
Both very good. So I'm interested to see how that will do. I'm curious to see what stage they are going to choose this time, because now
Yeah.
they could pick the counter picks, correct? The second row? Nope.
Nope.
I'm getting...
We
I
were
don't-
wrong.
Oh, okay.
okay,
Next
okay.
set, not
So it's
next...
still just those first 5.
Okay. Correction. Sorry about that, folks.
The counter picks come in round 2. Same process as last time. I believe since Wartburg is up, I believe we would ban first. And then they would ban second, and then Wartburg would pick. So, really, winning that first round is big for your second guy.
That is huge. I am curious. I know Little Mac doesn't, if I'm correct, he doesn't like platforms all that much,
Not
right?
a fan, yeah.
So, curious to see if they get the more bans, what they will pick. Because there are no counter pick stages, like those are primarily like the really flat ones.
Those are the good little max stages.
Like Kalos and Final Destination.
I know Amante really likes Pokemon Stadium 2, oddly enough. And I know he will, I would almost guarantee we will not see Small Battlefield here or Battlefield.
Probably. It'd be really interesting if we see like a town and city, because that's a lot of platforms.
Yeah, I think, I don't know that any of these stages are super ideal for Little Mac. I think it's just going to come down to how well he plays with the platforms there anyways,
Truly.
A Little Mac's up smash pretty. Oh, a
Little
Terry.
Mac v Terry. You know a lot about Terry.
I know a lot
so
about Terry. And this is a awfully goofy matchup.
This is a matchup of a century.
Auto turnaround versus the most super armor a character could possibly have.
1, go!
Let's hope that
Little Mac comes out swinging.
that down tilt.
Little power dunk action.
So you know about the motion inputs, correct?
I do.
So you know when they do all those. I don't. I just know you do them sometimes, and
Down tilt and the burning knuckle it's quite the combo.
Ooh.
Lucky there. Very,
Little Mac recovery is so scary. Oh,
as we see here.
so scary. Oh wait, they did pick small
Oh,
battlefield.
they did.
I didn't even.
Interesting.
Oh,
That side B kills pretty early too. It has a crazy
Oh.
good knockback. And Terry's recovery actually doesn't grab ledge, so he does damage up until that animation's over.
I did not know
He's
that.
also very gimpable if you hit him directly on the top.
So you can't even get the. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We might have
Good thing
lost
they're-
that one stock, but 27% to take a stock. That's pretty good.
That jab power dunk is what I like to call Terry's 911. It's the easiest true combo you could possibly do with, most characters in general, but that right there is...
So for the people at home, can you describe what a true combo is? In case
True combo is where you hit them out fast enough and keep them close enough where they physically can't get out. They can't do anything about it. You're basically racking up, I say free damage, however, I mean, you've worked to get that combo down.
Ooh,
There's crazy super
that was
armor.
crazy. Mid combo. Oh! Might be able to get back before he gets to go. I do know, as we saw, I believe Little Mac can kill before 100, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Little Mac can kill crazy early.
Oh, now Terry does have
meter
go.
makes him a little bit scarier. If he knows the inputs.
Oh,
Yep,
there it
goes
is.
Buster Wolf.
I
think Mac was hoping to rip that F smash before the animation finished so he gets super armor. Because that does work, fun fact.
Yeah. Oh, dude, go mode is so...
Power, guys, wow.
That now puts us to 2-2.
2-2.
So, curious to see how this last game will go. I know Chris plays Wolf.
Yep.
So I'm curious to see what the Wolf matchup will be.
And Wolf's generally a pretty good character. Whereas, like, this match, Little Mac's generally considered pretty low on the list. And Terry's kind of right in the middle, a little bit, maybe a little bit above. But Wolf is pretty highly regarded as a pretty good character, so on paper, there should be a little bit of an edge here.
Yeah, though I have seen Little Mac do a lot for being a lower tier.
I mean,
But
it's another one of those things like Bowser Jr. like you're talking about. How often do you really see a Little Mac, especially in a tournament?
That is true, because his offstage is difficult.
Yeah.
As we saw with the first stock, it's like once you get, it reminds me of, he has more options obviously than Pyramithra, but Pyramithra, when I was playing them, that is awful once you are off stage.
You gotta be careful not to like side B with Pyro while you're out there, or you just don't get to recover. Your sword's just gone.
Yep, you're
It's tough.
dead. I'm curious to see what we pick this time. I was surprised with the small battlefield.
It's rather interesting. Because generally, like knowing Amante and playing against Amante, when we play our tournaments here, he bans those right away usually. So maybe he just thought that he wanted a level playing field. Maybe he knew there was another fighting game character coming in, or maybe not. So,
But hey, now we know for next set, forbid that we lose this one. I doubt it. I have faith in Chris. He's my boy. Respect where respect is due.
Oh yeah, he's got it.
Curious to see how, because I know Wolf does have some matchups that he hasn't played all that much.
Yep.
So, hoping that this is probably one that he has, because if so, we
Would
just
be
got to
ideal.
it's whoever gets one, because it's tied right now.
That's
so
whoever wins.
yeah.
Because if you, whoever wins.
It's just
wins the
whoever
round.
wins, because
Yep.
if you win, you have one stock. That's 1 point.
Yep.
It's a real close one this set. Oh, looks like they might
Sounds
be
like we're choosing a stage. Oh, this song. He was running this for me before the game, and I gave him like, 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. This is
Oh, we playing on Smashville this set.
Smashville.
I know Chris likes this map.
He does.
He picks it normally because I'll ban Town and City, and he likes the Animal Crossing maps.
I do not. I'm sure I'll get used to it
Oh,
eventually.
Incineroar.
Interesting.
Oh,
This team does not like high tiers.
I don't think. Well, Chris has gotten some experience on Wolf when he plays with our buddy who plays him just like casually though. Oh,
I know Marte plays a little bit of Sora as well.
oh, he has set timing on the side B. Oh,
Ooh,
parry.
revenge. Oh boy. Yeah, that being a command grab makes it feel like one of the most broken things in the video game. Then you have to remember Kazuya exists.
But like that's DLC kit. This guy's base roster. People have been dealing with him since release. Ooh. It's also got like that ton of start and end lag when he goes in for the grab. But him having a parry, it makes him, I believe it makes him stronger, right, when he's on fire?
Yeah, the revenge makes him far stronger. It's kind of like charging like a projectile or something. He just takes the energy and then is able to
Ooh.
throw it out. Yeah.
His up B scares me so much whenever it happens.
Does. I mean, sometimes I'm scared for my life because if he hits the stage and next to you, it has a ton of knockback. And sometimes I'm scared for his life because,
Ooh, okay.
quite frankly, it's not great.
The wolf. Oh, man grab.
That grab was a little far out there. I think Chris has the download.
Ooh. Oh, let's go with the grab. He's going in for that small little percent. I believe Incineroar he's a heavy, right?
He is a heavy.
So it will. Okay, there you go. It so it will. I'm not 100% about all of Wolf's moves because I do play a light character currently, so I died very early from a lot of what he has. But
good get-up attack
that,
there.
oh, let's go. He's going with the up airs. Oh, parry.
Good parry. Oh my.
Oh, the grab.
Yeah, he's got the download.
He's got it. He knows what's up now.
Yeah, sort of mixing it up now, though.
He is a little bit.
Using some aerials and stuff he hadn't used quite yet.
He's still going for those grabs.
He still likes that side B an awful lot.
Ooh.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Not much you can do about that, though.
He did use his jump. Oh.
I didn't think he was making it back there.
I didn't think he would either, but knowing Chris, he does spend a lot of time in the lab. One day we spent an entire time just measuring how far down you can get up stage with like the tilts.
There it goes.
Okay,
There goes
okay.
the signature Incineroar recovery.
That's
That's
good.
what we like to see.
Hopefully we can come back from this last stock of last life. So I believe he's got this. Oh,
the
DIT. Oh,
F smash. Wow.
Unlucky.
I think next round that game really could go either way. I don't think that I could confidently say that Incineroar wins that every time.
I definitely do think that there are times like he used side B a lot with the grab.
Yeah.
So I think next set Chris will know to punish.
And
as
Chris started recognizing that.
Yeah, I think if he recognized that life won and didn't give up that, like he didn't give it up obviously.
Yeah.
But if the stock wasn't taken, I believe that that could have gone a different way.
For sure. And like it's one of those things where it's really hard to adapt and notice a tendency in one stock because maybe he's just doing that for now. Maybe he'll change it up, or maybe 3 times now could be 3 times the rest of the match.
He did start switching it up a little.
He did.
Near the end. He started going for more like normal attacks and tilts.
Yep. When Chris got the download and the gimmick stopped working, the Incineroar hit the deck.
Yeah, I'm curious to see because we are going to see the runbacks of all the matches.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this Lemmy Mewtwo matchup.
The Lemmy Blue 2.
Yeah, Blue 2.
But it might change it.
Yeah, what looks like a yellow 2?
Oh.
Doesn't have quite the same ring. My bad.
Nah, what about like U2? Oh, that's a group. Never
U2.
mind. Curious to see. Oh, because now we have the more stages are unlocked.
Yeah, counter picks are allowed. So this is particularly good for our little Mac here because all those stages in the bottom row, except for maybe the exception of Hollow Bastion a little bit, are awfully flat. They're very good stages for fighting game characters, specifically Little Mac.
How does Terry like flat stages? Like I'm assuming it's pretty good.
I think platforms with Terry you can definitely work around it. I do also think that as a fighting game character you probably prefer to have those flatter stages because you have to approach it quite a bit. But those platforms are really nice, especially when you're playing somebody that zones. And I personally like that because I can get up and over their projectiles.
Yeah.
But against the fighting game characters against each other, I mean, honestly, a pretty flat stage makes it pretty even ground.
Almost like a different game if you had 2 fighting game characters.
Yeah. Yeah. Might as well be playing Guilty Gear out here, I'm telling you.
A little bit, just with a little more verticality. I am curious to see. It'd be really cool if we see a Kazuya. Because
cool is not the word I'd use.
I'd use it. I think Kazuya's awesome.
Look, I like Kazuya as a pick. I think that, he's a fun character, but I really really hate playing against Kazuya. A good Kazuya kicks my butt 10 times out of 10.
But it's like kind of hard to play him though, because
It
like
is.
he has so many moves that are just hidden behind motion inputs. Though people will say it's just press A.
I was going to say, if you press and hold A, it's a 10-hit combo. That
It
does kill and spike at ledge.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah.
And it does move across the stage.
It does.
So, but it has a.
All
Looks
right.
like we're going into the
We're
match.
going to get started here.
Same.
Lemmy and I think it's still blue too.
It is still blue too. Really likes that blue skin, and they're back on PS2.
Forward air there for Bowser Jr. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Mewtwo learned from those Mecha Koopas from last round. And I think, like we've been saying in practice, playing as Mecha Koopas or against Bowser Jr. is kind of a mindset. You start out really strong, and eventually he just wears you down. You get so tired dealing with all the projectiles and all just the really goofy hitboxes.
It with like the Mecha Koopas, it reminds me of like a setup character from a traditional fighter.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause in a traditional fighter, you gotta set up characters. You're putting your things down and to help you later. Those Mecha Koopas, they're just doing their thing. If you forget about them, like right there, put down shield because he had it up. Probably does not want to get punished again like last game where he broke shield. U2 charge. Okay. Oh, looks like he did not get the charge
Back
off.
throw is awfully strong.
Oh.
Good ledge trapping here. Although Lemmy gets through.
Picks
Man.
up the Mecha Koopa.
Mewtwo's very, very light, so honestly, this stock, though there's a percentage difference, I mean, anyone could go first here.
True.
That Mecha Koopa, big.
Those Mecha Koopas do a lot of knockback.
Yeah, they're... Oh, I thought...
Ooh.
Good play. I think, yeah, that Shadow
Back with
Ball, good avoiding that. Ooh.
So can he still do his aerials while he's in that fall state? Or how does that work?
A little bit. I know there's a slight buffer period, but it's a lot quicker than you'd think.
Ooh,
A trade.
trade.
A true stock trade, even.
A little bit of cheering from the stage.
From the stage. Actually, one of my favorite parts
oh,
about
that
this
combo, 60% off rip.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Especially using mostly aerials there. Like, Bowser, your aerials need to stop being slept on.
Oh, oh,
Kind of
Freesta-
baited him out there.
that is. It
Well
is
played.
crazy how much range he gets on that up air.
He wasn't even on the screen.
They were close. Though I do gotta say, the Mewtwo up air, the teleport,
Yeah.
is very annoying to play against.
Yeah, because it's really hard to gimp, because if they see you coming towards them, they're just going to try and get the teleport.
It is definitely annoying, and I know that got some of the players last year, but it seems like
Disable.
Oh, he gets
Not
back.
quite. Yeah, he's back.
That's crazy.
Sometimes that kills like that, and I think
Oh,
Lemmy's DI was important there.
gotta make sure you stay focused that whole time.
For sure.
Don't want to
Ooh.
think, ooh, it's over for me. But, you know, this is anyone's game right now. And, you know, 1 point could be all it takes in the long run. I have a point. Excuse me, Fish. So if it is 2 wins of 2 stocks, do they play the third match still? Because it's impossible to get 4. Oh, that's
wow.
good. Okay. Looks like Lemmy won with 1 stock. That's 1 point
Yeah.
to Wartburg.
That was an awfully good run back there.
That was. So next up, we get the run back of Amante on Little Mac in Terry.
Yeah, the Terry Little Mac. I don't know. I really think we're going to go Final Destination here, but I could be surprised.
There are. Well, it's a total of 3 bands, and 2 of them are from one team that's not picking. So, you know, there's at least one of the counter picks that won't be banned, hopefully. So, if FD gets picked, I know that Amante,
loves FD.
I,
Rightfully so. It's a very, very good stage.
me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of FD in this game. Not because it's a bad stage, but there is so much going on in the background. It is a very distracting map.
That's fair. And I definitely struggle with that occasionally because it's just very, like you said, it's very distracting. But I know that, you know, if you're used to playing on it, it's a little less distracting. And I know that Amante really likes FD. There's also a small chance they may be even gentlemen to the FD form of a different stage.
That could be the case. I know that it's happened in the past. Not with, I don't know if it's happened with FD, but I know it has happened on the Battlefield version.
Oh.
I forget what it was. I think one time we had Battlefield WarioWare.
Oh.
Because it
was funny.
It is WarioWare, one of the goated maps. Oh. Wonder what they're going to pick. Oh,
Kalos.
Kalos.
Okay.
No,
Another good map for both characters here.
know that Terry, you know, he can't get under the map, but up.
Yeah. And
So-
for Little Mac, this is really good. Oh, it's a Min.
Oh, this is.
This is
I have not seen a Min like ever. So this is
Yeah.
gonna be interesting for me.
interesting. I mean, that's a good counter pick. To have a fighting game character with Min in their back pocket, to know that if there's a guy that needs a little more close range, you can range him out pretty bad.
Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a stage, a
But
match.
I know Little Mac has really good wall jump,
Mm,
so his recovery is substantially better on this stage.
I did not know that. Oh, whoa! Those disjointed hitboxes.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Min is an excellent counter pick against a Little Mac. She's everything that Little Mac can't deal with. Because, you know, even if he counters, it's not going to deal any damage to Min. You know?
Oh, okay,
I take
right
that
there.
back. I take that back.
That grab, that's a large grab to ledge. I noticed that the Min can change the other arm, right?
Yes.
Which one is the one that stays constantly? Is it?
It's the dragon. The dragon's always attached. That's kind of her smash attack arm. And then her other arm is her special arm, which is controlled by the B button.
I see. Oh,
Wow.
Sid, you know,
He's adapting.
he is making you eat your words, saying that he can't counter.
He is. I think
Ooh.
what Mac's trying to do here is he's seeing that, you know, if you roll under the arm or you dodge, she has a lot of like kind of end lag. It takes her forever to kind of reset. And the animation's really long. So if he can avoid the hit, he can get a pretty free hit in as well.
I'm noticing both their hits do a lot.
Yeah.
They're very heavy.
Two very strong characters.
Especially with that special arm with the big ol'.
Yeah. And that's one of the most broken things about her, I think, is you can do a smash attack directly into that special arm.
Really?
So kind of like a double whammy.
Oh.
So if you miss with
'cause-
one, and if they jumped, and you miss with one, you can hit with the other. It's brutal.
Okay.
Good
okay.
kill.
Well, 1-1.
Now this KO punch, as long as he's careful, not his fault there. But,
Oh dear. Oh.
I thought he was dead back into that.
You know, 1-1.
Hey,
To back up.
yeah, 1 point. It's tied again. It comes out in the final
is
round once
tied.
again. And like I said earlier, I think this Incineroar Wolf matchup could really go either way.
It can. And I'm curious to see, because as we saw with the Min, will the Incineroar still go Incineroar?
Yeah.
Because the Min, they won last match. So you'd think that they would go Terry again.
But maybe they anticipated that their opponent would be very good at adapting. So at that point, if you think your opponent's going to adapt to what you're doing, it absolutely makes sense to switch it up. Then they, especially to a character that counters Little Mac so well.
It does make sense, but that being said, like if it was, we were able to get it down, get the Min down to 1 stock, so that was good. Especially with, you know, losing our first stock fairly early.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think that was still a really good show of what Amante can do. And, oh, Hollow Bastion. I know Chris likes this stage. Oh,
Okay.
Chris on Wolf on Hollow Bastion. Curious to see this one.
Yeah, Hollow Bastion's certainly an interesting stage.
I
I'm not personally a huge fan, to be honest.
used to really like it when I played as Pyramithra. Having that one platform
That's fair.
really helps. And I think with Wolf, too. Oh, Link, but like a normal Link, not even the top tier one.
Not even the Young Link one.
Interesting.
Because, yeah, we needed 3 Links in this game, didn't we?
We do.
Thanks, Sakurai.
Yeah, but I'm a big fan of Toon Link. just
I am too. He's so fun.
Oh, instantly with 2 projectiles. Link being a zoner, he does want to throw out as many projectiles as possible.
And honestly, I think it might help Chris here that he switched characters. Because maybe he doesn't know Link quite as well as he knows Incineroar.
Yeah, it
But-
kind of seems like that might be the case because he's playing a lot safer.
He is. Granted, that's kind of a Link thing. You just you run away,
Ooh.
hit B button, run away, hit B button, you know? On the flip side of that coin is that he had adapted to that Incineroar, and now he has to, you know, start over, and they don't. But they've already seen how this Wolf is played.
I believe in him.
I do too.
All it takes is whoever
Ooh, nasty down smash there.
the run back. Come on, Wolf. You got this. Okay.
Good kill. Good kill.
Kill 0-0. You know, just gotta take 1 stock. Or 1 stock and then it's even. So I know Link up B, he gets quite a bit of range, but not a lot. So if you can get him off stage, it's over for him.
I always underestimate how good Link's arrows are. Like that neutral air and the forward air are both crazy strong. Have a
Tack off the ground, just
Yeah.
stand up. Oh! No!
not quite. A really unfortunate way to end that one.
And that wraps it up for Wartburg the BVU. Ending 2-4. Or, no, 1-3.
1-3. Yep.
Unfortunate, to say the least. But, you know, folks, we do have another match tonight against Coe College. You know. What is it?
I think that one's supposed to start around 9, maybe? Oh, right into it. Okay.
Right?
Wonderful.
The other...
Overall, I think that was a very close game. I don't think the score reflects just how close each of those matches were. I know on paper it looks like it's 2-0, you know what I mean? But it's...
all of them were down to, you know, other than... I was not expecting BVU to switch up as much as they did.
I wasn't either. I was curious, after I saw the Min come out, I was curious if the Incineroar would do the same. But it still, you know, baffles me a little bit. It's a little goofy.
It is a little strange. No, not strange, but like switching characters I don't see very often.
No, it's...
Okay. We will return in a momentary break while we switch over
Opponents.
to the game against Coe College.
Never knocked out when I'm in the clutch. Leaving limits crushed. Gotta get it, ain't no giving up. a child, you would wait and watch from far away. But you always knew that you'd be the one that would while they all play. And you'd lay awake at night and scheme of all the things that you would change, but it was just a dream. From dust. From dust.
How you gon' play it? How you gon' play it when you ain't seen nothing this player? Me and my squad gon' turn on the squash like we don't see no other players. Ain't nothing to squash, ain't nothing to solve. You played and you already did. I'm ready to mob, I'm ready to mosh and move it with nobody scared. Keep pushing my buttons, I might push a button and have my boy push up and slam. I made a decision to enter the lair. You better enter prepared. I seen it vividly, my vision of victory. I kill him and split the scene. Click with me, you never feel defeat. Learn how to heal from heat. I showed up to show out until the show ends. Bet they wanna know how I made it a no-win. It's gon' be a blowout. Wish I get a blow in. I just put it blow in. Show me some money. It starts right here. Push up and slow on enemies. And it's a long road up ahead. Better get your steps in now. It starts right here. Ain't no regrets, it's on me. And if you wanna be a god, it's a long way up. If you wanna be a god, it's a long way up. I'm too hyped to turn down a fight. Knock 'em out, good night. I brought light when there was no sight. None of four in sight. I got stripes down to take a life. Won't take it in stride. Ain't no might ifs or maybes. I display my might. Yeah, I come to record the game. It's fun, but it ain't no games. I shine them all in a minute. I got them and bit them up like it was steak. I showed up to show out until the show ends. Bet they wanna know how I made it a no-win. It's gon' be a blowout. Wish I get a blow in. I just put it blow in. Show me some money. It starts right here. on, but they wanna lead him and guide him astray, then tip him off axis. I was in the belly of the beast, meanwhile they was cutting man deep like sickle or mantis. I've been winning off practice, not clout or digital captions. World's in madness, how am I gonna manifest greatness if I don't make actions? I don't need reasons, I just need money and power and stat lift. I don't wanna do it like that, that method's too underhanded. The big man said it ain't landing, never gonna profit off badness. Never got a dollar off sadness, but I've been sunk so I don't do sanctions.
Heavy is the hit, that crown shit soon. Feel it weighing down on my shoulders. Rules are meant to break by the proudest ones. Money on my head cause I'm lawless. Taking over lit, walking down this road. We ain't the same, ain't no debate. Cause rules are meant to break by the proudest ones.
Came in this game with a serious killing instinct, man, I never did courses. Look at all the times in the past they rejected him, now they wanna imitate patterns and forces. Stone eye vision like Gorgon. Terrified look in his eye when he finally realised all of the weapons that he brought to the war ain't forming. I've been giving this heart and body and soul and mind and organs, knocked to my fingers bled. Now I through skeleton keys and door kicks, treading with means and caution. Man, I had bellies to feed from morning. So if they start selling me dreams, I'm walking.
Yeah, I was uncomfortable, man, I was scared. Looking for solace and they wasn't there. Now I'm a problem and they wouldn't dare. Yeah. Doubling down cause this game isn't fair. They loaded the dice, I came in prepared. Feeling it so out of body, I feel like I'm floating on air. How do you cope when they never gave you hope? Really left you in a cold, and it's weighing heavy on your soul. To be honest, I don't know. Either way I had to grow, get it together whatever the weather, and carry that tribulation to the throne. Heavy is the head, that crown shit soon. Feel it weighing down on my shoulders. Shoes are meant to break by the proudest ones. Money on my head cause I'm lawless. Taking over lit, walking down this road. I rode late, ain't the same, ain't no debate. Cause shoes are meant to break by the proudest ones.
Two sides to a story, but they never tell my side. Never been the kind of guy to stay inside the guidelines. I know I'm the bad guy, I don't gotta ask why. If you try step to me, it'll be the last time. I got dirt on my name, 6 feet in the ground. I got people in my past try bringing me down. Say I'm losing my mind, I don't wanna be found. Grew up in the shadow, but I know they watching me now.
Lines in the quick jab, I'm running straight through, I don't gotta zigzag. Got a heavy heart, it's hard to live fast. From the cradle to the grave, never change, make 'em dig that. Kiss me long good night with a rose, hoping that the Eiffel falls. Of course, you don't understand the life we chose. On life support, need my silence, my privacy, so I can heal. And even rock stars got feelings that they feel in reality. It's just your piece like a drill.
of it. I got dreams of looking up, high as I can get. But nothing feels like how it feels to know these things I don't know yet. The weight of everything, and everything's just thread. Sometimes I'm trapped inside and I don't know what I'm gonna do. But to take on the world is the only thing that we know how to do. I've got dreams of finding out what all of this is for. It's you and me.
All right, we are back to the live stream. Game versus Co starting now. I believe the players are doing a button check to test their buttons at the moment. Then we'll get into this Co game. I am Coach Fisher here with...
I'm Tyler, same as last game.
Yep, and I will be jumping in now for Haven, as Haven will be competing in this match. So I will be on and off camera. So if you just see Tyler there by himself, know that I'm also running the stream. And it looks like, yeah, they're getting ready. Stop in here soon.
Right in here, we got our Lemmy back at the wheel.
Nice, we got the donkey rap going.
It is donkey rap. Donkey rap. Goes hard.
Yeah, last game against BVU was a tough one, tough loss. But all the games were close, so definitely could go either way. And that's the beauty of this Midwest Valley Esports Conference, is we will be playing each other pretty regularly as this season goes on. So just because BVU took it this time doesn't mean that Wartburg won't be able to take it next time, and vice versa. A lot of these matches probably will happen multiple times. I believe we have enough teams this year to have just one round robin for the regular season, and then have some playoffs. So in playoffs will probably be our time for redemption.
Coach, is there a way we can change the up top part? Is still BVU.
Still BVU. Let me change that. Good call.
Oh, looks like first up is Battlefield.
Battlefield first match. Okay, well, that does make sense. I believe Co will probably be sending out their Cloud first. And both Cloud and Bowser Jr. do like having that top platform. So,
yep, you're dead on the money. It is their Cloud from Co College.
League OS seems to be a little bit overloaded, so we'll get that top banner change as soon as we can.
Oh, going right at it. Lemmy gets that quick 8%.
I know Johnny has been practicing against my Cloud a lot to learn this matchup, so we'll see if it pays off. No two Clouds are the same, and also online is so different from offline. So we'll see how this goes.
Oh,
Johnny was able to hit the big combo to start. Anytime you kind of land that side B as Bowser Jr., you can usually get 50 to 60% just off of that one opening hit. But it's kind of been tied up at this point. Oh, and that limit break barely catches.
That is unlucky for sure. I do really like the limit break gimmick on Cloud. I think it's good representation of the source material.
Yeah, and it times out after a while too, so you can kind of play around it. Also, if Cloud's off stage and forced to use up B, the limit's just eaten from up B. But Cloud, what I learned recently was Cloud actually gets a passive, like, just speed boost overall while they have limit active.
Really?
So that's always fun.
Oh, first thought goes to Wartburg with John taking out the Cloud. Though he is a fairly high percent, still seems like he is still in this. He's got good mental right now. Already up to 81% on the, 89. He is in kill range, though Cloud does have limit break. Oh, looks like he will not need it for that life. But
now what Bowser Jr. should have done there is actually stayed on that Angel platform as long as possible without dropping down to time the limit break out.
Coach Fish bringing in good commentary here. Oh.
That up smash out of shield. That is such a good option for Bowser Jr. Hits behind them as well as in front of them. It's a quick scoop up. Good kill move. So. Somehow that doesn't connect. I have never seen side B not connect into up air there. But up throw will basically do the same thing. That's a quick 50%.
That's a lot.
Cloud might have been dead there anyway. Might still be dead.
Barely getting ledge. Oh.
And there's that limit break being forced to just use as a recovery.
Yeah, you're right on the money saying that at the beginning of the match.
Oh, that up B almost catches. And with this format, normally in a normal game of Smash, if this was tournament, all that matters is the winner. But this format, every stock counts. So you can see Lemmy just really playing it safe here, not wanting to lose that extra stock.
It reminds me a lot of.
Oh, and people who don't play against Bowser Jr. are not ready for that. Johnny is so good at swinging that wand after up B. So that's going to be a 2-stock for Wartburg to start off.
That's 2 points to Wartburg to start. That's a good thing. Like, if we could get another 2 points, that'll be real nice. Next up, we have Amante back at the helm with his little Mac. Curious to see who they will send out next. Who do you think, Coach?
I'm not sure what new players they've gotten this year. I know their roster has changed quite a bit. That Cloud is the same Cloud from last year, but if I remember from last year, I believe their second was usually a Roy. But I remember Coach Kim over at Coe telling me that they did get some new Smash players this year, so we'll see. I think their number 2 is pretty decent this year. I'm not sure what character they play, so we'll have to see.
But then Amante can't go down.
Just wait for him. Just wait for him. Seems that we got a player who needs a little second where they can hop on. Monte will be right back.
Hopefully this isn't too long. Like, surely Coe would be a little, what's the word? Like, willing to adjust as we did push this game back.
Yeah.
So it is kind of a funny situation, though. Like, their network type wasn't right.
I'm not sure why Amante would leave now, but hopefully he'll be back soon.
Yeah, mail transfers normally just sit out there, so hopefully it's not busy. So you can just grab it and get it over here quick.
We can talk about these stages again. So the stages are a little bit different in this format, as the starter stages are played for all of the first round of 1v1s. And so essentially it plays like a best of 3 between each 2 people just split up. So everybody plays game 1 and everybody plays their game 2. So the first 3 1v1s are all starter stages. And the counter picks are based off of who won in round 1. Who chooses to ban and who chooses to pick. The winner of round 1 will ban 3 stages of these 8. And the loser can pick anyone they want after that. The remaining 5.
Thank you for that clarification for anyone that was wondering in the stream, Coach. Curious to see. Oh, Coe messaged in chat of the stream saying we have 2 freshmen left.
Ah, 2 freshmen. Okay, so 2 people we have not seen yet.
That's curious, though. I remember they had some pretty good players last year, and if these 2 freshmen, depending on who left and who stayed, obviously, they rose up past them. Be interesting to see how they do.
Yeah, you never know. I know our roster has changed a pretty decent amount since last year, so we'll see how much their roster changes. Cloud is the same Cloud. Still pretty good matchup. And it seems that we got our little Mac back, so we'll be hopping into this game here soon.
Oh, he's being serious. He's pulling out the hoodie.
I'm pretty sure that Amante just presses the shoulder buttons as many times as he can and doesn't really care what skin he gets.
Nah, but everyone knows, like, at least like league logic, skins equal wins. So
It's true.
You do more damage.
It is the law.
Like what is it? I know in Overwatch, if you play as Reinhardt, any of the skins that change his hammer do more damage.
Yeah, the one skin actually in Overwatch that does make a big difference is the Gridiron Heart, because instead of saying hammer down for his ult, he says touchdown, which is a little bit quicker and not as easy to react to. And also, if you're just used to a specific voice line and it's a different voice line, you're just your muscle memory of just running away from his giant stun of an ultimate is just not as easy to do. So that is honestly the only pay to win skin in like the whole game that I know of.
I know a few skins change stuff.
Here we go.
Wolf.
Little Mac versus Wolf. Now this should be
on Town and City.
A matchup that we have experience with, as we also have our own Wolf player. But I guess the same goes for them. Well, our Wolf player actually isn't playing this set. So.
They also have a Little Mac?
No, I mean like they would have matchup experience against our Wolf.
Ah. Ooh, seems to be having some internet issues. Slight lag, but you know.
Yeah, hopefully that's just on the stream and not on their end playing.
Oh. Let us hope.
Yeah.
That looks pretty terrible.
Yeah, I think since it's jumping ahead, it is just on the stream.
Okay.
It does not seem to be affecting their gameplay too much. As we see, Little Mac just struggling to find that too many hits here. Oh, a jab, but not much can be happen off that. The KO punch just thrown, trying to catch a landing, and it's not going to land. It's like Wolf has a pretty substantial lead on this first stock.
With that forward air.
Oh my, that side B was almost an SD, but the platforms of Town and City saving that Wolf's tail.
Yeah, if this was any other stage, you know. I think that is my one complaint about Town and City, or it used to be, how the platforms change. Because it is strange that it's a legal stage with, like, changing moving parts.
Yeah, absolutely. And it kind of turns into Final Destination here for a second as we see these platforms move away. It's, yeah, essentially a little bit of Final Destination, which is pretty good for Little Mac when it's in this mode, but also not bad for Wolf. So.
Yeah, I know when Chris is playing, he likes Final Destination. Oh,
and that forward smash is going to catch Little Mac as Little Mac drops the shield right there. And that's, again, like a huge lead now for this Wolf. As only 60% stock.
We have gotten an update from Coe College Fish, and apparently the Roy graduated.
Ah, the Roy graduated. Okay, that makes sense.
And they apparently really didn't have a third last year.
Yeah, the Kirby that we all love. And that's going to be a 3-stock after a quick stock, no kill screen right there. Ooh. Wolf going to take the 3-stock over the Little Mac here. So now it'll need to be a 2-stock from the side of Wartburg in order to send it into OT. Or a 3-stock to just take the whole thing.
Truly, yep. How does overtime work, Fish?
Overtime will be the teams can send in anybody they want, which would typically probably be both teams' first seeds, since those are the best players. But if they want to kind of play some mind games with the matchups, they can send in anybody they want, blind pick, and yeah, they play one game to kind of settle the deal.
That's just no points, just win, correct?
Correct. Since it's tied up, whoever wins that just wins the first round, or whatever round it is.
Heard.
I believe that's how the score. Well, that's definitely how the tiebreaker works. But I'm trying to think of the score right now. It is. They have 6 and we have 3. Wait, no. We
have
we 2-stock them.
Yeah, we 2-stock. They 3-stock. So we're down by 1.
Okay, that's how it is. We're down by 1, so we do.
Okay,
so no, we just need to win to send it overtime. A 2-stock will win us the whole round.
Yes.
That's how this will work.
So win, 2 3-stock, we win this set. I have trust in Haven. I have seen him. Well, as long as they let him get to 100% and get go mode is pretty unstoppable.
Especially if you're playing against someone who doesn't quite know how to deal with it. It can really do some damage.
Curious to see who their third pick is, though. PS2? Oh, let's see. Mr. Game & Watch.
Mr. Game Watch is a top tier character in this game, which is odd for such a kooky character. But
Really?
Yep.
Whoa. Whenever I think, maybe it's just how me and my buddies play him, but it's like, if you get the, you just go for trying to get 9.
I mean, yeah, the 9 is more of a Hail Mary comeback mechanic in this game, but Game Watch actually has great frame down on most of his hits. You can see that turtle, just that back air is destructive. That is honestly Game & Watch's whole plan, is to just back air off stage as many times as they can. And especially in this matchup, man, Terry really struggles to recover. I know Haven kind of struggles to recover as well as just as a player. So this matchup can be pretty tough. And you see that nair right there as well from that kind of fishbowl looking move from Game & Watch. Just has ginormous hitboxes.
It is a very kooky character. I think that was a good attack there from Haven. You know, not coming from the top. Do not want to get put into the ground.
Okay, Terry able to find some hits here.
Oh, nice. His back air with the turtle reminds me a lot of like Ness with his forward air.
Yeah, that kind of like multi-hit disjointed move definitely has some similarities there. Kind of combos into itself. Yeah, and that forward smash is going to take it. And now the reverse 3-stock is going to have to happen right here to send it into overtime. So
indeed, it is what it is looking like here. Oh, that grab. I gotta say, Game & Watch is a fun character to watch. All his different like animations.
Yeah, and it makes it really hard to play against Game & Watch. One of the reasons why Game & Watch is as good as they are is it's really tough to read their animation. You can't quite tell when their moves are done, and you can't quite tell what move they're doing on startup. It is really tricky, and that's a kind of slept-on part of what makes Mr. Game & Watch good. It used to be a lot worse in games like P+. If you've ever played P+, a faster-paced game, it's going to be tougher. Oh, and that's the kill screen. And then a second kill screen, that'll do it. That's a 3-stock coming out for the side of Coe there.
That's 2-6.
So, yeah, 2-6 is going to be the final score of that one. It is a best of 3, and in the game of Smash, anything can happen. So the game is not over yet. Going to be a reset. Wartburg's going to have to take some deep breaths. Not get too tilted yet. Mental is so important in this game, especially just the way your heart starts beating when you sit down at that monitor to play your actual collegiate match. When you get kind of one shot at it, and it's not even a best of 3, best of 5. I mean, I guess it's a best of 3 overall, but kind of get one shot for that round, and it can be pretty tough. One SD can really make a huge difference.
Yeah, because that's like a whole point you're losing. And
yeah.
Like in that case of that game, like had we won that 1 point from the first set, like that would have been the tiebreaker. Like it would have just been whoever won that last match.
Yeah.
So, and with the format where your top player has to face their top player, we'll see that every time. But as we saw with the last game, for anyone that was watching, they can send in anyone from a lower seed to go up against a higher seed, but they can't have a higher seed go up against a lower seed.
Exactly. So every team is required to post their lineup and their ordering of their players, kind of 1 through, for us, 1 through 7, I guess kind of 8 if you count our sub and Sean. And we're required to post kind of the ordering of all of our players. And whatever 3 players we decide to put in, if it's our 1, 2, and 3, they'll play in that order. But say we put in our 2, 4, and 6, then they will play in descending order of that. So 2 will play first, then 4 would play second, 6 would play third. And that's how that would work. So subs are allowed to be made right now. Wartburg, we're going to stick with our same roster, which I guess if I was watching our stream, maybe that's giving them some information, but oh well.
They'll see. We got our Terry, our Little Mac, and our Lemmy. First up, we got John on Lemmy going up against, as long as they're keeping their first player, it's going to be their Cloud again.
Yeah, it'd be really interesting to replay this matchup with the old rules, with typical crew battle rules, and see how that goes, because I wonder how many stocks Johnny would be able to take with this Bowser Jr.
I'm curious, actually. Yeah.
Oh, but we see the matchup switching. We see
Mario.
same person who previously played Cloud. We remember from last season that they have a Mario, and I remember them saying as well that Mario is really their main, but they just think Cloud's a little bit better online. So we'll see how this matchup goes now. Honestly, I've recently discovered, I think the biggest difference between a main and a secondary or a pocket character is your ability to adapt in different matchups and different play styles. So if Mario really is their main, odds are they feel more comfortable in adapting to a matchup that I'd guess they probably don't have much experience in. Johnny's the first Bowser Jr. I've ever really played against that has been able to do as much damage as he does.
He does do a lot, and it's a lot of damage just with his combos that he does, and also just lack of matchup knowledge.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to handle those Mecha Koopas, that Bowser Jr. down B. It can be pretty tough. I wonder. I'm gonna transition something real quick here. I'll do it on the next stock. Hopefully, try to get rid of some of the stuttering on our screen. But this game right now pretty close, about 100% each. Oh, that forward smash! Oh, but the second forward smash that'll do it.
Okay. John with taking that early stock.
Oh, but Mario answers right back with that jab reset into F smash. Gotta tech those for sure. Seems that there's still a little bit of stuttering on the stream. Not sure why, but we'll deal with it as it comes.
It's interesting though that like stuttering has happened now and it didn't last game.
Yeah, not sure why. Oh, and that flood attack gonna give stage control back to Coe, but Johnny gonna quickly side B, take back as much space as possible.
Oh, we have been updated by Coe in chat. Apparently same players, different characters, as you can see with the Mario. But then that also means, like, maybe they switched their Wolf.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows if they're switching all their characters or just this one. We'll have to see. Still, this match is incredibly close. Both players not really able to take advantage of when they have the advantage. Oh, and that up smash going to catch Mario. Not going to be a high enough % to kill right there, but these up air strings with Mario is Mario's bread and butter. Mario wants to just juggle people in the air and stay in that awkward distance where they could back up to reset to neutral. They could continue their pressure. You don't know. A lot of mix-ups coming in right there. Smart air dodge there from Bowser Jr., but going to get caught on that ledge attack with the back air. Going to clean it up. Oh, that fireball going to be a big opener here for Mario. That's 45%, 55%, 63. It keeps adding up. Oh, the up B not going to connect, but that's 76% off of that one fireball.
I had a buddy who played Mario a bunch, and he is, you know, for being like the poster boy of Smash, you know, it's a good poster boy, strong, you know.
Yeah, Mario is A tier, I believe, maybe B tier in this game, but yeah, normally they always say that Mario is like the very average character in all the Mario games, but in Smash, Mario is actually a speedster rushdown character, not quite just the fundies character. Most people seem to agree that usually Pit is the most average character in this game, most honest character, people like to say. Oh, and that back air is going to take the stock, so every stock matters, even if Johnny ends up losing. 2 stocks much better than 3. Oh, and then the fireball, the fear of the fireball going to push Bowser Jr. outside of range for the up B to make back. But did get that stock, so it's 2 points for Wartburg and 3 points for Coe to start this first game.
What?
And we hear some laughter. Good that the players can be laughing this off. As an unfortunate missed recovery happens there.
Isn't it 0-1 right now? They ended with 1 stock.
Well, technically, you get a point for every stock that you get.
So it's just like the normal mode. I see.
Yeah, basically. So theoretically, you count KOs. So Coe got 3, Wartburg got 2.
Okay, I was under the assumption that you count the stocks left, I was told, but that makes more
I mean,
sense.
same thing for determining winner.
Seems we're getting a little bit of stick drift.
Yeah, not sure why that's happening. But it seems that, not sure if Amante is going to fix that or not. It does look like he is trying to fix it. Not sure if the disconnect and reconnect is going to happen. It'd be a shame if his controller's busted, because he has a pretty cool Gengar controller. Looks like it's fixed now. So. When in doubt, turn it off and on again.
That normally fixes it.
They probably are doing stage bans right now. Since this is game 2, Coe is able to ban 3 stages, and Wartburg will be picking one of the remaining 5. So, probably you can see this thought process. Looks like Hollow Bastion is going to be the pick. Not bad at all for Little Mac. I mean, there is that platform, but overall it is FD with only one platform. And I believe Little Mac's up smash can still reach that top platform. KO Punch will definitely reach that platform, which is what matters a bunch. And yeah, back to Wolf. We'll see if Amante is able to adapt. I think he actually is pretty good at adapting. So got 3 stuck last time, but let's see here.
Oh, get right in to get that early 12, 20, 40%.
Yeah, Little Mac percent can add up quickly.
60%, and seems like he's truly going all in this time.
Yeah, last time that Wolf had 60% for almost the whole game, so already taking more percent than all of last game.
Yep.
As we see the Wolf dashing back a little bit more than typical there to outrange that dash attack, get a forward tilt. The counter on the laser, not going to do much, just both characters kind of just whiffing on each other.
I find neutral very interesting in Smash, seeing as it's like, I don't see many like super long combos, and it's like I see a lot of people go for like chip damage.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of characters have their sweet spot of percents where they'll have a certain move that'll be a huge opener for their combo that they want. Some characters have openers at 0, like we see Bowser Jr. has that side B at 0% that can lead to a combo that does 50 or 60%. Little Mac at 0% can have that down tilt that can kind of combo into like 3 hits. And Little Mac with that F smash can take the first stock. And Little Mac does have a little bit of mix-ups on the recovery. You see that side B going over the laser there. Oh, there's a mix-up there. Trying to read an air dodge out of that up tilt pressure, which most people do, including myself. It's kind of hard to fight the temptation to do it. Now we see the KO punch coming online.
Curious to see if he can get it in this life, or if it'll run out.
Okay, opting for a dash attack, just trying other moves, and the KO punch is going to whiff. But probably could have died for that, but instead just gets dash attacked. Going to stay alive.
Yeah,
try to get a little bit more damage, but the up air will take it.
Back right into the screen. I find it really curious. Is there like any reason behind like if you go back or forwards? When you
It is completely random.
I see.
Which actually is a little busted because when you hit the screen, it actually takes you a little bit longer to respawn. So characters that have charge moves, such as like Samus, for instance, can get a full charge shot charged up while the character's bouncing off the front of the screen. There's even a chance that they can not even do any falling animation. They just die off the top blast zone, which can be really punishing for characters like Jigglypuff, whose rest kills off the top. And if they just die instantly off the top platform, top blast zone, then you can punish rest while Jigglypuff is still sleeping.
That's very curious.
Yeah. Oh, but a huge back air right there from Wolf. Going off stage edge guard. You don't see Wolf's edge guard too much, but in this matchup, it's all about edge guarding.
Yeah, you don't want Little Mac with his bad recovery. So you could stop him from getting back on ledge.
Dangerous side B right there from Little Mac.
Ooh.
Gets shield grabbed for it. Makes it back. Off stage once again.
Seems to be a lot of off stage this game from Little Mac, which like normally you don't see. But
yeah, I'm not the ideal place, but this Wolf is doing a great job at just finding those forward tilts to send off stage. And the KO punch is going to get taken away from just a soft nair.
And
a huge counter.
Okay,
That's going to be
let's
the stock.
go. Okay. Ooh. I could see this going anyway because I've seen the little Mac, as we saw at the very beginning.
Oh, that's going to do it, though, getting
no.
caught by that laser.
So that puts us at...
So now it is 6-4. Wartburg down 2. Gonna need a 2 stock here from Haven if we want to send this to OT.
Or 3 stock if we want to win it all.
3 stock for the win, you know, could happen.
Not win it all. Wrong.
Win the round. Win the round. Send it to game 3. So we'll take a look at these stages one more time. Terry also kind of doesn't prefer platforms very much. Sometimes there are some pretty good platform combos with Terry. Might not want the top platform that's on Battlefield, but just one platform can really extend combos, with Terry's up air being pretty good combo material. Kind of an up throw to up air to up air to up B can really do 50 to 60% at 0%. So could be good for platforms. I know Haven specifically might not be the most consistent at pulling off those combos, but at the top level of play, that's the idea.
I know he's not like the biggest fan like on the counter pick stages. He doesn't really like Hollow Bastion, as he said in the last game when he was here casting with us. But I know he likes FD and he likes Kalos, so curious to see what will come of the stages that are left. Is that Town and City, I believe they picked, it looks like?
It is either Town and City or Smashville. I did not see.
If losers pick stage, right?
Losers do pick stage, so...
So I'm going to put money on it that it's probably Smashville, because Haven does not like Town and City.
Yeah, he has his own name that he likes to call it.
He stole that from me. But that being said...
So, back to the Game & Watch.
Yeah, it looks like they did not switch. So it's just the Mario. How does Game & Watch do on flat stages? Oh, wait. No, okay. I was about to say the platform moves in at the very beginning.
It does. It starts on the right, then goes to the center. Very bizarre. It's because hazards are off. Typically, the platform would just alternate from left to right, which this is the only stage where you'd almost want hazards on to make it a better stage.
That is kind of an awkward... Like, I get hazards being off, but, like, platforms moving, like, on Town and City, they do move. So...
Yeah, like, I think it's just to make the settings easier so you don't have to go turn hazards off just to go to Smashville.
Are any of the other... oh, wait. Kalos.
Kalos, you need hazards off for Kalos.
Yeah.
And technically, also, if you have hazards on in this stage, there is a balloon that'll drift by every once in a while that you can pop. It doesn't do anything, but it's there.
Balloons. Oh.
I'm actually not 100% sure how Game & Watch's Hammer's RNG works in this game. I know in Smash 4 it was based on pi. It would just join in at a random sequence, a random digit of pi, and go from there, which is essentially just a random number generator. I don't know why they do that. Might be the same in this game. But in Melee, it is a random number generator, but you cannot get the last 2 numbers that you have recently gotten. So if you get a 9 within the last 2, you're guaranteed to not get a 9.
Interesting. So, but that also gives you a higher probability of getting a 9.
Yeah, if you don't get a 9. So you can kind of farm. If you kill someone with a 9, while they're respawning, you'll want to do 2 more hammers to get that 9 back to being a possibility.
So I've never played Melee, but in Melee, is there also the same thing with like going back and going forward on the screen? That when you get sent out?
I'm not 100% sure what you're saying.
Like when you get ringed out, when they would come, like how you said earlier, how like there's a longer time when you get hit to the screen.
Oh, like off the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hit the front of the screen or start KO, but it's impossible to die directly off the blast zone like it is in this game. At least not on the top.
Heard.
Yeah, another good tool the Game & Watch has, not just in this matchup, in every matchup, is up B at a shield. It is like frame 2 or 3. So if you just hit Game & Watch's shield, you're going to get upbeat. There it is. You hit the shield, you get upbeat. It only does a little bit %, but it can combo into some forward airs or up airs.
Unfortunately, it does look like we are down to 1 stock, so...
Yeah, that is going to be the game guaranteed. But just for tiebreaker's sake, getting another stock will be nice. See, Terry does have that go meter come online. That's a lot of damage right there just from 1 power geyser. Goes for a second one.
Does... Oh, This is the grab.
Game & Watch is an incredibly light character, so a little bit more damage, and then another Power Geyser could do it, but yeah, just if you put Power Geyser someone's shield, you're going to get F-smashed. But yeah, that'll be tonight's game then against Coe. Congrats to Coe and BVU with the dubs tonight. First 2 games of regular season in the books. But I promise Wartburg will be back. Wartburg will be back with a vengeance. We have some training to do. We got some stuff to work on, but we will get better every single day. So I believe in these guys, believe in this roster. And yeah,